Hi crochet lovers, welcome to my YouTube channel Gifted Crochet and Beads. So in this tutorial I'm going to teach you guys on how to make this baby romper here. It's for 0 to 6 months and it's super easy to make. So grab your hook and yarn, let's go straight to the video. For this tutorial we are going to make use of our Milky cotton yarn, white and yellow color, same brand, Milky cotton yarn, and it's acrylic yarn. Then stitch marker, 3.0 millimeter hook, 3.0 millimeter hook, scissors, then measuring tape. So let's start. So we are going to start with yellow, with this yellow, and for us to start we are going to make the waistband first, the waistband for the romper. So we are going to make a waistband. So for us to start we are going to make a knot. So once I've already made a knot, you make a chain that will up to 20 inches because the waist is 20 inches. So I'm going to make a chain that will be up to 20 inches. Okay, so you start counting till you get to a chain that will be up to 20 inches. This is how you chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I make a total chain of 100 for you. So if you measure it, it will be 18 inches. Why not stressed? If you not stretch it, it will give you 18 inches. Okay, so this is it. I didn't stretch it and I have up to 18 inches. So when stretched, it will be up to 20 inches. So let's start. So we are going to join it with the first chain that we did. So this way, make sure that you put it in the right position. Okay, then you join it, you slip stitch here into the first chain here, you slip stitch. So you slip stitch, look at it. So now you begin to work your 1 double crochet in, no, half double crochet, sorry. Okay, you chain 2, 1, 2. We want the waist to be half double crochet, so make sure that you are working on the straight circle. Okay, so we are going to chain 2. After chaining 2, then in each chain you are going to make a 1 double crochet into it. So this is the first chain here. The first chain, you insert your hook, insert your hook into the first chain, pull out your loop, you pull through all, then yarn over into the second chain here. Second chain, you insert your hook, pull out, you pull through all. That is half double crochet. So that is how you continue to make it, and make sure at the end of it you have 100 chains. Okay, so you yarn over into the next space there, you make a half double crochet. So this is how you continue making it till you get to the end of the row. So at the end of the row, and I have a total stitch of 100 of double crochet, half double crochet. So we are going to slip stitch at the first stitch here. So we're going to slip stitch in the first chain here. You slip stitch. Okay, so when you have already slip stitch, you make sure that everything is equal. You can see. So this is how it is. Then you chain 2, 1, 2. So once I've already chained 2, you begin to make your front post and back post turn. So you begin to make your front post and back post, yarn over. So this is the first chain here. You take it, look at it. This is the first stitch here. you insert your hook this way, pull it out from here, then you make your half double crochet, pull through or yarn over. This is next, you make a back post, take it from the back, take it here, start your hook, then you pull it, then pull through, back post, front post, yarn over, front, that is front post, then back post from the back, take it from the back, then pull out, then pull through, half double crochet, yarn over, front post from front, back post, yarn over from the back, so that is how you continue making front post and back post till you get to the end. So at the end of second row, then I'm going to slip stitch into the first stitch here. So this is the first stitch, going to slip stitch into the first stitch here, then I'll chain two, 1 2, then I'll repeat it in same as row 2, continue row 3. So in our row 3, this front post, we are going to continue as a front post, half double crochet, then we have back post here, then we did back post where we have back post. So we are here, we are having front post, so we're going to do front post, half double crochet, half double crochet, yarn over, having back post, you're going to make a back post double crochet, yarn over, front post, you're going to continue that way, front post, half double crochet, back post, back post, half double crochet. So you continue making front post, back post till you get to the end of the row. So this is our third row. You have 2 more rows to go. When you have already completed your 3 rows, then you have to make more 2 rows to make it 5 rows. Then when you are done, when you are up to 5 rows, I'll meet you there. At my 5th row, I have 3 more stitches to go. So you have here my back post, front post, and then my back post. So this is my 5th row. So I'm done with my 5th row. Then I will slip stitch to the first chain here. Then you cut off this yarn because we are going to work with white color. So I'm going to cut it off. Cut it off. So I'm going to work with the white yarn. So this is how it is. So for you to continue, you are going to insert your hook into the stitch here. So in every of the stitch, you are going to work your double crochet. So now you are going to make a loop, then you pull out a loop. So after pulling out a loop, you are going to chain 3 because we are working double crochet. 1 2 3. So you are going to start making 1 double crochet into every of the stitch there. Yeah, then into this place you make your 1 double crochet, pull through, pull 2 yarn over into this stitch here, pull through 2, you pull through 2. So that is what you continue making. Into every of the stitch you make your 1 double crochet till you get to the end of the row. So I'm at the end of my row 1 using white yarn. So I'm at the end. So I'm going to slip stitch into this first stitch here. I'll slip stitch. This is the first stitch. I'll slip stitch here. Then I'll chain 2, 1, 2. So this is how it is. Then you continue making your 1 double crochet into every of the stitch there. So you yarn over, insert it, then you pull out, you pull through 2, you pull through 2. So that is how you continue making 1 double crochet into every of the stitch till you get to rows. So I did a total rows of 9 rows. If you should count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 rows. Then 9 rows. Let's see how many lengths I did, which is 5 inches. So 5 inches. So it's okay this way. So now we are going to divide this. So we are going to make the depth, the crush depth. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that when you count it, it's 100, right? It's 100. Then you're going to look at the middle. You're going to divide how many stitch is there. Total is 100 stitch, right? So you're going to divide it. You're going to count it. Then at the middle, you put your hook. Okay. So let's count. You count this at the starting point. Okay. So you count from the starting point. You count 50. No, 100 divided by 2 to be 50, right? Then you count 50. When you get to 50, you insert your hook there. So look at it. I've divided 50 here, 50 here. So from here to here is 50. Then I mark it, my starting point to this place is 50. So if I should count it to this place also, it's also 50. So this is where the stitch marker is. I've divided it. Okay. So now we are going to work on the depth now. So I'm going to make a chain that will be up to 3 inches. 3 inches. So let's count. This is where I slip stitch. Okay, my starting point. Then I chain 1. Then I'll make a chain that will up to 3 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. 10. This is 2, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 inches. So let's just leave it to 2.5 inches. Okay, so 2.5 inches. Then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to slip stitch into this place. So you slip stitch, you remove your stitch marker, then you slip stitch into where you remove your stitch marker. So you slip stitch into the stitch there, you slip stitch. Okay, so this is how it is. So this is how it is. Then you remove your marker, this marker, you remove it. Then you start working on the depth. Now you are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you're going to continue making 1 double crochet into all the stitches there. Okay, 1 double crochet into all the stitch till you get here. Then I'll meet once you've already get to the end of the row. So you have got to the end, to this point. Okay, so what you're going to do is, remember we count 13 stitches here, 13 chains. Yes, we are going to walk through these chains. Make sure that when you are walking through it, you got up to 13 stitch. Okay, so you're going to yarn over, you start making your 1 double crochet into the chains there. So this is the first chain here. So you are going to make your 1 double crochet into it. So this one, make sure that it's up to 13. 1, then 2, 2, so 3. So you continue working it till you get here. Make sure it's 13 stitches that you have here. Okay, so this is my starting double crochet. So now we're going to slip stitch. This is the starting point here, right? So we're going to slip stitch into this first space here. So you slip stitch. So this is how it looks. You see, so you continue making your 1 double crochet round it. You are going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. So once you have already chained 3, you are going to start working 1 double crochet into every of the space there. Okay, so this is our first row, right? Then the second row. So this is our second row. So you continue working it, you get here, and look at the first starting point, then you slip stitch into the first chain there, then you slip stitch into the first stitch. So look at how it is. So you continue working your double crochet the same way, round it, round it. When you get here, sorry, when you get here, you slip stitch. So that is how you continue working on it. So you still, I'll meet you and tell you how many rows I did. This is my 5th row. Okay, so I'm going to slip stitch here. So I make a total rows of 5 rows. If you should count from here, this is where we start, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is my 5th row. So I'm stopping here now. I'm introducing my other row colors, like for the down part. So what you're going to do for you to join the other color, once you have already slipped, it's no need for you to chain 1. All you just need to do is to make a loop. Okay, then you bring it out, then you bring it out, then you chain, you drag this white so it will be tight. Okay, then you chain 2, 1, 2, because we are going to make double crochet round it. So we are going to cut off the white yarn. So once I've already cut off the white yarn, we are going to yarn over, and I already chained 2, right? Yarn over, you make front post and back post. What you did here at the beginning here, so you did it here, you make it here, front post, you put through all the loops. Okay, that is half double crochet, yarn over, then make use of your back loop, so you continue making half double crochet, front loop and back loop. So this is front, the next will be back, yarn over the back, bring it out. So that is how you continue making front post and back post. So at the end of it, front post and back post, so you are going to slip stitch at the first stitch here, slip stitch. Okay, so You repeat it in the second row, and that is all. 1, 2. So you chain 2. After chaining 2, you continue again. So where you find your front post, you make your front post. When you find your back post, you make your back post. So this the front post as the first stitch. Front post, yarn over into the front post. You see, you make your half double crochet, pull through, or then yarn over. We are having the back post here, so you are going to pass it through, back post, yarn over. Here we are having front, you make your front post. So that is how you continue making it till you get to the end. Where you find your front post, you make your front post. Where you find your back post, you make your back post. So you continue to get to the end. So at the end of it, you slip stitch. You slip stitch into the first stitch here. So that's the end of this part. So you cut off the yarn, then you pass it through. So you repeat it. So whatever we did here, we are going to repeat it in the other part here. So this is what we are going to do. For you to start to do it, you just start here. This is the first chain here, right? So this is the first stitch here. You insert your hook. Insert your hook here, okay? Then you make a knot. You pull out a loop. You chain 3 because you are working 1 double crochet round. So you see, then you continue to work your 1 double crochet till you get here. So stitch here, the first stitch here. So you make your 1 double crochet. After chaining here, then the next you make your 1 double crochet. So you continue to make your 1 double crochet around it till you get here. Then I'll meet you. So this is it. I've got it to the end of it from this place to here. So I'm going to work here. Remember when we are working through this place, 13 stitches that is here. So now what we are going to do now, this is my last stitch. I'll insert into my last stitch here. So this is my last stitch. Then you're going to work 13 stitches, don't forget. So this is the first chain here. This is the first chain here. So you work your 1 double crochet, count it 1, 2, 2, 3, this one 4. So you continue to get here. So here is my 13 stitches. So here's my 13. Then I'm going to slip stitch in the first chain. So I've already worked my 13. So I'm going to slip stitch in the first stitch here. First stitch. So you slip stitch. So this is it. Then you continue. You chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then you continue. This is the first stitch here. Then you make your 1 double crochet. Make your double crochet. So what you continue that way, working around it. When you get here, you slip stitch. So whatever you did here, exactly what you did, that's what you are going to do here. You work 5 rows. So we have already made 1 rows now. So you have 4 rows, more 4 rows to make. After the 4 rows, you are going to work your half double crochet twice using the yellow color. Okay, any color of your choice you are using. So once you have already done your 5 rows, then you work 2 rows of the other colors. You repeat it here. So at the end of it, this eye looks okay. You can see how it looks. So now you're going to work on top of here. So look at it. When I start, I make a stitch marker to demarcate where I don't want to work on. So that I have 8 stitches here. If you count it this way, 1, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Then fold this part, fold this part. So you're going to repeat same thing here. You're going to count, let's see, equal. You're going to make it equal. So this is 1 2 1 2 3 4. This 4, then 1 2 3 4. This is the fourth. So you're going to slip stitch. You're going to make a stitch marker to identify there. 1 2 3. These are starting points. 1 2 3 4. So here you're going to place your stitch marker there. 1 2 3 4. Then your stitch marker should be here. So this is, then you start working from this place, from here. So we are going to take your yarn, then you start your work. So for you to start, what you have to do, the next stitch after your stitch marker, this is the first stitch after your stitch marker, this is your stitch marker here, and this is the first stitch. You are going to work front loop double crochet to the end. Okay, so this is what you are going to do. You pull out a loop, you chain 3, 1 2 3. So next, yarn over into this stitch here, you make a front post double crochet, make a front post double crochet, sorry, you continue, yarn over, you make front post double crochet. So you continue to make front post double crochet till you get to this stitch here. Before you get to the stitch, you stop here before you get to the stitch. So let's continue. You do front post double crochet. So that is how you have to do front post double crochet, front post double crochet. So you continue to when you get to a stitch before the stitch marker. So this is how it looks, this is how it is at the front. So this is how it looks. So I have a total of 34 stitches, 34 double crochet. So that is what I have there. So now you are going to continue. By continuing, you are going to chain 3, 1 2 3. Then you turn your work. After turning it, then you start to make your double crochet till you get to the end here. So this count as the first stitch. Then into the second stitch here, you make your double crochet. Then you continue to make your double crochet till you get to the end, and I will meet you. So I'm done with the second row, you can see. So I have a total stitch of 34 stitches for the second row. So that is how you continue making it till you get it. Then if you should count, I make a total rows of 9 rows. 9 rows. If you should count from here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So 9 rows, and it's measure 4 inches and 4 inches. It's mentioned 4 inches. Okay, so for now, for us to do the back panel, this is what I did. I make a sleeve. So this is the type of sleeve I wanted for it. So this is how it is. Then now I'm going to show you how I did it. So this is what I did. This is where your stitch marker is, right? This is where your stitch marker is. So you're going to start with where your stitch marker is. You're going to start with where your stitch marker is. You're going to insert your hook there. Then you remove your stitch marker. Then you turn your work. So you start to make your half double crochet into every of it, half double crochet. So we are going to chain 2. Since we are working half double crochet, chain 2, 1 2. So this count as a stitch. This is 1. You yarn over into the next, you make your half double crochet, which is 2. You yarn over, you make the third half double crochet. So you see, you have 3, 1 2 3. You yarn over, you make the fourth half double crochet, fifth, half double crochet, then the 6th half double crochet, then the 7th half double crochet. So this is it. We have total 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So we have 7 half double crochet. Then you chain 2, 1 2, then you turn your work. This counts as 1. Then into the next you make your half double crochet. So make sure that at the end of every of the stitch of the rows you have 7 double crochet. So we have 1 2, we have 3, then yarn over into the next, have 4, yarn over into the next, you have 5th, yarn over into the next, you have 6th, yarn over into the next, you have 7th double half double crochet. So this is how it is. So you continue to make it, you turn, yarn over, you chain 2, you turn, you continue to make half double crochet till you get to row, this is what I did, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 till you get to row 14. So you continue to make your half double crochet to get to row 14. So that is what you continue making it, you get to row 14, then I'll meet you there. My 14 rows now. Okay, so you're going to chain 2 1 2. After chaining 2, you turn your work. So once you have already chained your work, turn your work, you make your 1 double crochet into 2. This is the first stitch, 1, then 2, yarn over 3. So we have 3 double crochet here, 3 half double crochet, then you chain 1, you skip 1, you skip this stitch here, then into the 6th one, you know, this is 1 2 3, then this is the 4th one, right? You skip the 4th chain, then into the 5th chain you make your half double crochet there. You know, we are having 7 stitches in each row, right? Then you make this your first chain, 1 2 3, this is your third stitch, then into the first one you chain 1, I chain 1, then I skip the 4th chain, then I make half double crochet into the 5th chain, then the 6th chain you make your half double crochet, then to the 7th you make your half double crochet. So this is how it is. This is where your button holes is. So this is your button holes. Okay, now you're going to chain 2 1 2, you turn your work, you start to work your double crochet again, half double crochet. This count as 1, then 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, then 4th double crochet, then the 5th double crochet, then the 6th double crochet, then 7th double crochet. So you have 2 more rows to make, 2 more half double crochet to make, then the 3rd one you make your button hole. This is what I did here. You see, this is the first, this is the 15 rows, right? I make my button holes, then I make 1 2 3 3 double crochet, half double crochet without no button holes, then into the 5th one I make my button holes. You know, when we did from here to here is 14 rows, then this is the 15 rows, 16 17 18, then into the 19th you make your button holes. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to make every 3 steps without no button holes, every 3 steps, 1 2 3, no button holes. Then the 4th one, the 4th step, you make your button hole. Same here, 1 2 3 4, same thing. You see, you skip every 3, 1 2 3, then the 4th one you make your button hole, 1 2 3, the 4th one you make your buttons hole. So that is how you do it. You get to 19 rows. So this is my 14 15 16, this is my 16 rows now. So I have to do 2 more rows of half double crochet, then my 5th one I'll make my button holes. You get? So this is it. 2. I have one row, this row to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've done my 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, without no button holes. So this row now I'm going to make my button holes. I've chained 3, then done my work. This is the first, then the second double, half double crochet, third half double crochet, then I will chain 1. I'll skip my first stitch, fourth, then into the 5th I'll make my half double crochet. So we are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 half double crochet. Reason is because we skip 1 stitch there. Okay, we skip this here, so you are going to have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You understand? This way to your row 19, then I'll meet you there. So I'm done with my so what I did, I make more than 19 rows. Okay, so I make a total rows of 32 rows, because I have how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 holes, 5 buttons holes. So you are going to make 5 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After your row 19, row 14. After your row 14, so you have to make your button holes. You have 3 space, 3 stitches without no holes. Then you make your holes. So just know that at the end you have 5 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 buttons holes. Okay, so this is the end. I have a total rows of 32 in total. So now we are going to cut off this yarn. You are going to chain 1, then you cut off the yarn. You cut off the yarn because we are going to add our other color. Look at the way I did this, you can see. So I'm going to add the other color. So what you are going to do, you are going to insert your hook into the first chain there. Insert your hook into the first, then you make a knot, you pull out a loop, then you chain 1. You are going to make single crochet. So once you have already chained 1, then into the space here, into the next space here, you make your single crochet, you put through, into the next, you put through. So you do it to the end of the row, then you cut off your yarn. So this is what you have at the end of it. So this is how it looks. So since you have two ends here, you are going to tie the knots. I'm going to make it, tie it, then you cut it off. You repeat it in same. You tie it, make sure you tie it so strong enough. Okay, you tie it twice or three times, whenever you like. You tie it so hard, then you cut it off. So you cut it off. That is how you do. That is how you cut it off. Make the same thing here. You repeat it. You cut it off. Then I'll show you how to add my buttons. So this is my buttons I need for it, and this is the hook and thread. So you can use any thread of any color of thread you are working with. So because I'm working with white yarn, so I have to make use of white thread to sew the thread. So before you do that, you have to hide your yarn. You hide this yarn here. You hide it so tight. You hide it so that you cut it off. You hide it, then you cut it off. So you are going to sew the button. So once you have already put your yarn into your hook, your needle, okay, so this is how it looks. I've already made a knot. Then you take your button, you insert it, you put it in the right position wherever you want it to be. This is where I want it to be. So you put it here, you position it very well where you want it to be. Okay, so this is what I want, where I want it to be in my one. So you see, then you continue to sew the ends. This is the button I'm using. It has look at it, look at how the button is. So it's the one that has this loop this way, you can see. So that is the button I'm using. You can use the one that has 4 holes, then you have to just pass it through. But for now, let's just work with the one I have now. So this is how you sew it. Drag it. So you insert it in between the knots. In between the knots, you pull out. So that is how you work on it. See, you bring it out, you pass it, you bring it out again, you drag it so tight. So this is how it looks. So that is how you continue doing it. You pull it out. So when you're done, you make a knot, you tie it. 1, 2. So you tie it. See, whatever way you like it, you want it to be, you tie it. Okay. Then I tie it this way also to secure it, so I can able to cut off the yarn. So you cut it off. So you repeat it here, you repeat it. So at the end of it, this how it looks. So you repeat it here. To make the rope for the romper, I make use of 2.5mm hook, then 2 strands of the Milky yarn. So I want it to be thick enough. Then for you to start, you are going to yarn over, then you chain 1. That means you have already make a knot. That is a knot. Then you begin to chain. You are going to chain up to the amount that you want. Is it that while you are chaining, you are counting it, or you make use of your measuring tape. Maybe when you get to your design length, you measure it. Okay, so for me, I make a total chain of 110. So 110 chains. That's what I did. So you can make more, or you can make it that way. So use your measurement to take it. So now I'm going to pass the yarn through the darning needle, so I can able to pass it for the waist. Once I've already passed the yarn through the needle, you are going to make a knot. Don't make a big knot, just a tiny knot, so that you'll be able to pass through when you are passing it through the line of the waistband. So start passing your darning needle through the front post only. So you are going to make sure that you are passing it through the center. Adjust the cloth very well. Then you start putting it through the front post only, not back post or back post, just only the front post only. You do that round till you get to this same point where you are. So for me, I have from few rows to pass, you can see. So you pass it just straight that way, then you have to leave one line out of it. If you can look at it, I left one line. Then you're going to drag the yarn, so the rope, sorry, so that it can be equal. Okay, and you make sure that everything fitted enough, like stretch it so that it will be okay. Then once you have already done that, you remove your darning needle. So I make this pom-pom. This pom-pom is to beautify it. So if you want a tutorial on how I made this pom-pom, you can drop it in the comment section, or there's another channel that makes pom-pom, so you can search how to make pom-pom, then you can through it you know how to make the pom-pom. So now you're going to pick up the rope. You're going to pick up the rope, then you're going to take a strands of yarn out of the pom-pom. You can see I left enough of yarn so I'm able to secure the knot. So you're going to pull it out through the first chain at the rope. Then you're going to tie using the 2 extra yarns that is in the pom-pom. So if you look close, just watch closely what I'm doing. Then you tie it so well. You can tie it 2 times, 3 times. It depends on how well you can tie it so it to be secure. You know, it won't be easy to lose. Then when you have already tied, you not take the other yarn from the rope and the one from the pom-pom, then you now turn it to the other side exactly the way I'm doing it. Then you secure it. You tie a knot. You can tie it 2 times, 3 times. It depends on how you can tie it so that it will be secure enough. So once you have already done that, you make sure that your both yarn are equal with the pom-pom, so it will be okay. So make sure that you tie it so well enough that you'll not be able to lose. Then once I've already done that, you are going to trim it, cut off all the excess yarn. Make sure that both with the pom-pom and the leftover yarn will be equal, so it will not be one will be longer than each other. So you trim it so well. So that is the beauty of it. So if you wanted to try on it, you can wash it, or you can watch in other channels. There are many people that did that, or you can drop it in the comment section. I will make a tutorial for it if you want to. So after doing all of this, you tie the rope according to how you want it, anywhere how you desire, you see. So look at the way I tie, so beautiful. So this is how it looks at the end of everything. I hope you love it. So this is the front, then the back. So anything you want me to know, just drop it in the comment section. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye. Please subscribe, share, and comment. If there's anything you want to know in the comment section, you can drop it. Thank you.